want to submit your character to be in some of these videos, then make sure you tune in to the end of the video. And make sure to like the video before we get started. Last season, Tremon Shady was a rookie in the NFL. Surprisingly, he led the Houston Texans to the number 2 seed in the AFC, where they faced against the Kansas City Chiefs in the first round of the playoffs, and Tremon Shady absolutely wet the bed. He threw 4 interceptions in this game. Even though the Houston Texans consistently turned the ball over, this game still went to overtime, and the Texans had a chance to win it. Shady still threw a game-losing interception to the Chiefs. Ever since his rookie season, Tremon Shady made a huge sophomore leap, protected the football a lot more, was a Pro Bowl quarterback, and the pieces around him has gotten a lot better. A lot more weapons that he can distribute the football to. Number 11, Chris Ferguson for the Houston Texans was an all-pro wide receiver last year. He's an all-pro once again this season. And on top of that, the Texans drafted a tight end in the 3rd round, Brent Roberts, who was also an all-pro as a rookie. Chris Ferguson ended up getting injured in that game, late in the game, and I think that contributed to the loss. But if Chris Ferguson goes down this year, they get to rely on Brent Roberts, which I don't think is a bad option. Last season, Houston was the number 2 seed in the playoffs, and they're once again the number 2 seed in the playoffs. Last season, Kansas City was the number 7 seed in the playoffs, and they're once again the 7th seed in the playoffs. Houston gets a chance to avenge that loss from last year, and I know Tremon Shady felt the pain of it the most. I expect him to come out this game extremely motivated, protecting the football and throwing dimes all over the place. If the Texans want to win this game, Tremon Shady needs to be on his A game. At the start of this ball game, Houston has been pounding the ball down Kansas City throat. The offensive line does a great job of blocking it up, and Jake Charles gets a 15-yard gain on the play. Tackled by the best edge rusher in the game, Christian Time. So far, Tremon Shady has not attempted to throw a pass. That's how dominant the run game has been. On 2nd down and 5, the Texans come out with play action, but Christian Towns got the pressure on Tremon Shady and got him to the ground. Loss of 6 on the play. This man already has 3 tackles, a TFL, and a sack in this game. On 3rd down and 10, in the pistol, Tremon Shady drops back, has time to throw, but throw the ball to Brent Roberts, his all-pro tight end, for a 17-yard gain. Nice route run by Brent Roberts, broke him off. Tremon Shady threw a great anticipation on that play. 2nd down and 11 right here. Tremon Shady will come out in the shotgun. He sees that the safeties aren't getting deep, so he decides to go deep. The Brent Roberts hits him right in stride for a diving catch, 35-yard touchdown. Big time throw by Tremon Shady, big time catch by Brent Roberts. Brent Roberts is the fastest tight end in the league, so I don't know why they thought it was a good idea to not to get deep on him. He gonna run right by you every single time. The Texans defense got to stop when they were on defense, so with 1 minute left to go in the first quarter, they would be on offense. Tremon Shady would see that they're playing cover 2, hit a nice hole shot though to Chris Ferguson for 35 yards. Texans are definitely moving the football on this drive. The Kansas City Chiefs will end up committing a Cardinal center, leaving Chris Ferguson one-on-one. And you know every single time he's left one-on-one on the island, Tremon Shady hits him right in stride. 42-yard touchdown. Tremon knew pre-snap that they were going to be playing single high, decided to make an audible, and hit this man right in stride. Tremon Shady's only a 2nd-year quarterback, but he might have the best deep ball in the NFL. It's the 2nd quarter right now, and the Texans defense got to stop. Houston is in full control of this game. The Texans come out with play action. Tremon Shady doesn't like what he sees downfield, so he dumps it off to Culver for 8 yards, so it'll be 3rd down and 2. 3:30 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Shady makes an audible at the line of scrimmage. Shady drops back. They send a blitz. Shady goes deep to Dotson. Oh, Hail Mary prayer right there. That definitely should have been interception. That's one of those throws that gets Tremon Shady in trouble typically, but luckily for him, his receiver made a nice play on the ball, and the DB was kind of low. We haven't been showing it so much in this game, but Houston has been controlling the line of scrimmage in the run game. So on 2nd down and 6, they will hand the ball off to Jake Charles once again, and he ends up getting 4 yards on the play. 3rd down and 2, ends up converting that 3rd down and 2, so it'd be 1st and goal right here. On 1st down and goal, Tremon Shady comes with the play action, dumps it off to Culver, Nice little decent game right there for 1 yard. Second down and goal. Tremon Shady knew that the Kansas City Chiefs would be playing man coverage on second down and goal, so he decided to make an audible at the line of scrimmage. Drop back, knew that Chris Ferguson was going to be open, so he hit him on the slant for 6 yards. They'd be up 21-7 right now because when Kansas City got the ball back, they ended up scoring. KC tried to disguise their coverage right there, but Tremon caught him slipping. Hit the tight end Brent Roberts right up the seam and covered 3. First down and 10 with less than 30 seconds left to go in the half. Tremon Shady going deep for Chris Ferguson. Right on the money. Big time play. Big time throw. 55-yard touchdown reception right before the half. 10 for 10, 276 and 4 touchdowns. My man is balling out right now. He took that loss last year personal, for real, for real. Third down and 6 right here. It's the third quarter. Play clock winding down. Shady drops back. He sees his cover 2, decides to hit Roberts right up the middle of the field. Roberts with another big time game for 41 yards. 11 for 11, 317, and 4 touchdowns. What more do you want from your star quarterback in the biggest game of the year? Since Houston is up by 3 touchdowns right now, they've been running the ball and burning out some of the clock. They would need to throw the ball on third down and 5. He hit Chris Ferguson right on stride for another 18-yard gain for a first down. 5 catches, 156 yards, 31 yards per catch, and 3 touchdowns. This man is going crazy. The star players of the Houston Texans have been showing out in this ball game. At the end of the third quarter, Houston is up 28-7 over Kansas City. Has full control of this football game. Everything has been clicking for the Texans. The run game has been working. The pass game has been working. Tremon Shady is looking like the best quarterback in the league right now. I'm not even lying. Third down and 5, Tremon Shady finds Chris Ferguson on a slant for another first down, 12 yards. Third down and goal. Been milking the clock in the fourth quarter. Play clock winding down. Tremon Shady decides to hand the ball off to Jake Charles and he will walk into the end zone. Houston is up 35-7 right now. And that would be the end of the game. The Houston Texans end up beating the Kansas City Chiefs, winning their first playoff game in a long time. Tremon Shady wins his first playoff game ever as a starter. 1-1 in the playoffs so far for him. They moving on. Chris Ferguson gets player of the game, 6 catches, 168 yards, and 3 touchdowns. But yeah, this was a masterful performance by Tremon Shady and the Texans. Because of the magnitude, because of the pressure that was put on him before the game, I say this is Tremon Shady's best performance in his career so far. I think Houston can actually make a deep run in the playoffs. Y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all think the same, but they can run the ball like this, they can throw the ball like this, they can stop teams like this, like hold teams to 7 points in the playoffs. Man, this is a dangerous team, but still got a lot of football to play. It's a lot of tough teams in the AFC, including the Las Vegas Raiders. Won't be easy to beat them. But we can look at the team stats right here. Held them to 203 yards of offense. The offense was dominant for the Texans. Tremon Shady, 13 for 14, 347, 4 touchdowns, 92%. This man went crazy. Jake Charles, 19 for 82. Chris Ferguson went off. Brent Roberts went off. So all the stars were impactful in today's game for the Houston Texans. But anyways, it's Reezy here with the Reason Sports Network. Make sure y'all like this video. Comment anything y'all want on this video. Drop an emoji if y'all want. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. And make sure you click on the post notification bell too. The rest of the NFL playoffs coming soon and the Super Bowl will be on this channel. You can be a character in the Reason Sports Network universe. We make content for high school, college, and the pros. You can submit a form. The link will be in the description. However, if you sign up with Patreon, you'll have a lot more customization and control over your character. The link will be in the description. If you want to see the #1 middle linebacker in the NFL dominate his wild card performance, then make sure you click this video right here. Or you can see every single Tremon Shady video if you click on the playlist above.